Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is February 17th. I figured I'd do a vlog today. Oh, it's my washing machine. I'm like, what is that water sound? It's early. Well, not super early. It is 7:30 in the morning. Jeffrey and Robert woke up around 7. They have been sleeping in lately, which has been fantastic. So our days have been starting later, which is okay. One of the joys of homeschooling, I don't have to make sure that they're up at a certain time unless we have appointments. And this week has actually been really lax. Our speech on Monday got canceled. Tuesday we actually did not have OT because our therapist just started maternity leave this week. So, excuse me, we will be having a new one, but we just haven't started that schedule yet. So that's okay. And today is our off week for our Wednesday therapy. So we only have tomorrow, which is great. So we've just been doing things, getting back into the swing of things. We've had, it has been raining like crazy. And last week Ed worked a lot and even worked on Saturday. So we've been just kind of a little off this week, but it's also all good. So today, like I said, we've started off a little late. Mia's actually still sleeping. I have actually been up already. I've gotten ready. I've worked out. We've got a little laundry going. I'm just trying to get going. I'm going to get the school stuff ready for when we do schoolwork later. We probably won't even start until like 9 o'clock today, which is fine. Like I said, it's been great. Yesterday, I think it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock when we started too. But I actually have noticed that by starting a little bit later, we're actually more focused. And so it's working out a little bit. I'm trying to figure out that groove. I feel like we lost it again, and I think it's because there's a lot of therapies. So we're trying to figure out the routine. And with everybody was sick last week, which was totally fine. Like Robert had an ear infection. Jeffrey had some stomach bugs. So did Mia. It was it was actually 24 hours. Mia was a little longer than 24 hours. She might have gone to 30 hours, but Jeffrey was like 24 hours and that was it. Thankfully, it was nothing major, no fevers. Robert was the only one who had a fever, and he actually didn't even have one until we went to the doctors for the ear infection. He was fine all morning, but as soon as we got to the doctors, he spiked a fever. So thankfully, he's better. Everyone is better. But this week has just been a little off. Jeffrey, Monday, even though we had no therapy, he was just having a really tough day. Everything was upsetting him. He told me he had a headache. He told me that he actually was he's like, later in the day he was able to express, he's like, I can't relax. And I'm like, is your brain going, like, is there a lot going on in your brain? And he goes, yeah. He's like, I can't relax. I think it meant he can't calm himself down. So we were like, okay, well, let's do this. So I did a few things and it seemed to help. So I was like, you just need to tell me and we can move things around. We can change things. So I noticed it first thing in the morning when we were doing schoolwork. He was getting really frustrated with what we were trying to do. So I was like, let's change what we're doing. I told everybody to take a break. I picked up some new material, which, I mean, it was along what we were doing, but I just changed it up a little bit. We did it all together. We did like a group thing instead of doing stuff separately, and we got through the session. So that was great. So just being able to adapt lately, and I happened to know exactly where the papers were because I had just gone through all of our workbooks and trying to pull stuff out because we're going to be moving in a month. So I want that week that we're moving, and even that following week, like I want to keep it kind of easy and very simple for us to do, especially because my mom and mother-in-law will be here for a few days helping us move. So I want everything to just be kind of nice, and I might even lesson plan a little bit today to kind of get us through, so it's one less thing I have to worry about, because I got to go into that closet today and organize a little bit. I know I just organized that closet, but where we use it all the time, it is all the homeschool stuff. It's all the crafts, it's all that stuff, the sensory stuff. We're using it constantly, and we just finished, when I filmed it, we were in the middle of our solar system unit, and we just finished our human body unit. So all the stuff we were using, I now need to put away so that we have it for the next time we learn it, because obviously that's something you learn more and more about. So I just want to put that stuff away. So I need to do that. Like I have it in a pile there, and I need to just put it in a bin all together. So that's on my to-do list for today. But other than that, in schoolwork, we're good. Like that's all we have today, which is nice. The past couple of days, I've been doing a lot of decluttering. I did Mia's toys yesterday. My trunk is full of stuff to go to consignment in Goodwill. So that's great. We'll do that tomorrow when Jeffrey has therapy. So But other than that, I thought I'd just get you a little quick catch up on what's been going on. Normally my vlog would go up today, and it might still go up tonight. If not, it'll go up tomorrow, because clearly I'm filming it right now and it's Wednesday. It's just been, I want to put out content, but it's just hard. Everything's just been so crazy. And now that we finally do have our move-in date, we have our address, like all of that is now in place. I feel like I can breathe a little bit more, because it's like, okay, now I can do the next step. I can set up all the other stuff, which is feeling good. But now I'm gonna get some stuff going while Mia is still asleep and the boys are kind of still waking up before we do breakfast and start schoolwork. But I thought I'd just take you along for the day. All right, so it's now actually 11:30. Wow. So I was able to do all the schoolwork before we started classes, and this is just like what we're finishing up for the week. So I'm just trying to get that onto their clipboards for tomorrow. But I got all the lesson plans done. I did have 2 weeks ready, and now I have through the end of March. So that's great. So this is already plus our next book, because we're a little more than halfway through the first book of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's the read aloud we're doing right now, so I wanted to grab that one just so it didn't get mixed up in the other stuff. And then this is stuff, this is like what we're using now. I really want to go through this, because I know there's stuff in there that is just, I don't even know. So I really want to go through that. So that's great. And then I was doing the weeks, like 1 week in each bin. But honestly, for right now, I could actually use these for other things, especially in that closet. So I'm just gonna use these for now. Everything's in that one bin. I do have it separated, like I have a post-it on the top of them to show which weeks are which. So I'm gonna try to get this all done. Like I said, we just finished schoolwork. We started late. I'm actually gonna have this little pick-me-up. This is called the Verb Energy Bar. This is the cookie batter. Oh my gosh, it's so good. No, this is not sponsored. I started having these, and they're really good. I must say though, they are small. As you can see, it is a small bar. I think that's the size of it. It's really small, but they're really good, and they do give you that little energy. So I just need a little pick-me-up to get me through. Jeffrey is doing his reading on the iPad. Though, oh, there he is. He's reading. Robert read to me, so he's actually getting to play Minecraft. I have a big blanket in the dryer right now, and then I have a little laundry here. Hi, Miss Mia is. Yeah? Are you watching Spy Kids again? She's chillaxing. Okay, that's fine, but just don't get crazy. So yeah, so I still haven't really made her bed. She's having a snack. Your bowl's empty, Mia. And then I'm just gonna get this load of laundry put away. But we're doing good. Doing good. So now I'm gonna have my snack and then put this stuff away and tackle this bin. And hopefully I might be able to get this stuff in there, is my hope. Okay, so I was able to fit everything in this one bin. Some stuff that was in here was like this, so that was taking up a lot of room. I also had like notebooks and folders, like just plain folders, so I put them all in that one. That's the school one. I had this bin and this bucket in the closet, and it had books in it. This had a lot of books in it, like the smaller books, but I was able to fit it all in here. And these are like books that we did use and stuff we haven't used yet. So I got them all put in here, so that's great. So I now have this one freed up, because that had some of the books that were in there. So I feel like I'm making some progress, getting there. Everyone's like having some quiet time right now, which is great. So I'm kind of utilizing that. I'm probably going to use some of these. We have some crafts and stuff that I'm going to pull out and see if I can use them for this, or maybe move stuff around. But I'm going to get this stuff put in first, so I have room on the counter. Okay, so usually after the boys are done their school, this is when I will spend time with Mia, or she will do something. Yay! Lately, we might do a puzzle. Today she found, because I was in the closet, she saw this stuff, which I had gotten. It's like, kind of reminds me of model clay. I got it at the dollar spot at Target. It was probably like $1 or $2, who knows. But you're all done. That was quick. She might want to take out like her moon sand little bucket. Do you want the unicorn moon sand? Or do you want to still play with this, guys? You're all done? Okay. You want to do something else? So I'll put that away in the container. I am making progress. I had this container, I put the smaller containers inside, but this container had a lot of this stuff in it. This is like all of our experiments and stuff. So I just put them all in here because the bags kept falling out. And then this one actually wasn't here. It had the pens in it. I had one like this, but this just fits better. I had gotten these ones at Target. I had gotten like 2 or 3 at this size. And then I got a couple of a different size that had like a divider inside. So I feel like making little progress. I just pulled this out because one, it won't shut right now because we just opened it to get some more pens out. We needed dry erase markers, that's what it was. And then I had bought these at the dollar store. I love these. These are just those like books you can draw in. These are plain. They're like blank inside. My kids love them. So I wanted to put those in there with the extra stuff. Oh, did you want more colors? Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll get out more colors. So we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, and now we're on to this little bead set that I got for Christmas from my in-laws, and it's awesome. As you can see, she's already. Are you stringing it? Yeah. She loves putting them on. And actually, this one, I will try to link it. I think it was off of Amazon, but it's actually like plastic, the necklace part, and so it's really great because you can use them over and over again. And it was a. Is this a Frozen one? Or it had Frozen. I think it has other ones too. I think it was all. Maybe this was Frozen. Is this the Frozen one? Or all the. No, this was just Frozen. This was a little Frozen set, which she absolutely. Good job! So I actually grabbed one of those little bins for her to put them in. Huh. Good job! So she'll have her little preschool time now. And we might do some other things. Like I keep like flashcards and little games and puzzles for us to do up here that she will play with every now and then. She actually asks for them throughout the day. So I don't have like a scheduled time for her. But usually after the boys are done school is when we will do our little schooling. Huh? And today she wants to do stuff by herself, which is awesome. It's still on there, honey. Yep. So she's just doing that while I'm organizing the stuff, which is great because it gives me, she will play by herself really nicely, but something very hand-eye coordination today, huh? Good job. You're just so good at that now, huh? Oh! And it's great because it doesn't break and you don't have to make a tie at the end because it has, one side is more than the other, so you can see where you string on the side and then attach it. So it's really awesome. Love it. Okay, guys. Oh, you're like kind of crooked. Anyways, if you want to hold it, it's just not working right. But as you can see, I am in the car. I snuck out. Not really snuck out. My nephew is watching the kids. I am actually going to run into Big Lots, but because Big Lots is right next to the consignment store, I'm actually going to drop off the consignment that's in my trunk right now. And I figure while I'm in Big Lots looking for a few things we need for the new place, they'll do my consignment and then I can pick up whatever's left over that they don't take, or at least whatever I get for it. But because it usually takes like 15-20 minutes, and it looks really dead in there, so it should be really quick, which would be awesome. And then I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and then get home and finish up the rest of the day. Okay guys, so I'm home. Oh, my hair looks crazy. It's been a couple hours. I did get a couple of things that we needed, which was great. And I did do the consignment, which was awesome. They took like 75% of what I had, which was great because tomorrow I'll go to Goodwill and drop off everything else that I had and that stuff. So that's perfect. Oh, I've got the windows open right now. It's kind of nice. It's only like 55, but the breeze is so nice right now. So it's just nice to air it out for a few minutes. Robert's outside playing. Jeffrey's enjoying playing the Switch by himself. Usually the boys play together, so it's nice when they can play by themselves. And me is just hanging out, loving life right now. So I'm actually going to wrap up this video here. Ed's gonna be home in about an hour, so I've got dinner almost ready. She's gonna need a bath. I can tell her. She's been complaining about her legs, so I think that's why she was up last night. I think she's got some growing pains, which is fine. But she was up for a couple hours, so I know she'll probably go to bed fairly early tonight. So I'm just trying to get everything done so that I can deal with her this evening, because I'm sure she'll be a little crabby pants, because she usually is when she gets overtired. But yes, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you in our next video.